Yeah, Mike, we'll talk about that Minneapolis storm in just a second. We'll start off with current temperatures if you're planning on going out and about this evening, and the wind. Right now from our Dakota Magic Casino Skycam shows a bit of a breeze there on those flags in front of the casino. So that, coupled with some cooler air, means that we will expect to see a bit of a wind chill out there, out and about for our Tuesday evening. And of course, with those air temperatures in the 20s to low 30s, wind chills for most of us are going to be in the 20s as we go through the rest of this evening. So again, that's for the parade folks. Make sure to cover up any of that exposed skin, or even if you're just going out for dinner or walking the dog, make sure to cover up that exposed skin with those 20-degree or so wind chills. Here's the big picture. Of course, this is from the system occurring right now. This includes central Nebraska and Minneapolis in a winter storm warning. That's the red box there. And there's the Twin Cities area. This warning in the Twin Cities goes until noon on Wednesday, so noon tomorrow. So this includes if you're flying from Fargo to Minneapolis, or if you're driving from our area toward the St. Cloud area, Brainerd, or even toward Marshall, the Marshall area. Expect some difficult travel, expecting 6 to 12 inches of snowfall in this red area of Minneapolis and Minnesota. So that's going to be causing some trouble for some folks the day before Thanksgiving. And of course, we will watch airport delays and the conditions there to help make sure that you have everything you need to travel accordingly. And of course, check with your airline if you're flying to Minneapolis to make sure that things are okay with your particular flight. There's the snowfall. Now moving through central Nebraska toward the Minneapolis area. So not snowing heavy in Minneapolis just yet, but this is also pushing some snowflakes into the Red River Valley as well. I've got a report of some snow in Thief River Falls at this time. So yeah, we're going to see some light snowflakes, but not expecting any impact for us from those flakes here in the Red River Valley this evening. But if we look at the regional hour by hour, we'll see that heavy snow, that purple is that heavy snow moving through Minneapolis, and that strong northeasterly wind pushing across Lake Superior. And that's actually looking to cause some lakeshore flooding along Lake Superior as well. So with the heavy snowfall, the gusty winds, expecting those reduced visibilities in the southern part of Minnesota as that system pushes through. That includes even our friends in Duluth as well as in the Twin Cities. But if you are traveling to the Twin Cities later on in the day Wednesday, look at this, by say just after lunchtime Wednesday, we're seeing some sun push in and the snowfall looks to be clearing from the Twin Cities area. Now I can't guarantee how the road conditions will be in the Twin Cities down 94 by Wednesday afternoon, but the active snowfall looks to be done in Minneapolis by the time Wednesday lunchtime rolls around. So if you are traveling later in the day Wednesday, looks like things should be good for you to get to the Twin Cities. So tomorrow afternoon for us here in the Valley, we've got 20s and 30s for those high temperatures. Expect lower 30s in the Southern Valley, but still holding on to some lower 20s in those cooler spots in the Northern Valley. Expecting temperatures to be in the lower 30s in the early afternoon here in Fargo, but cooling by 4 o'clock to those upper 20s. And now, shifting gears to post-Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving looks quiet. Things look good for us on Thanksgiving. So if you're traveling around the valley for Thanksgiving, things look good for you. It's not till Friday afternoon we're going to start to see these snow showers push in from the south, along with some gusty winds as well. And some of this stuff on Friday could be wintry mix, so it could be some freezing rain or some sleet along with some snow. But it looks like that intensifies later on Friday, and then Saturday is when the most impactful weather is expected. Gusty winds out of the south. Heavy snowfall could cause some blizzard-like conditions in a few locations here across the valley. When you couple that heavy snowfall with those winds gusting to 40 miles per hour, even 45 miles per hour at times on Saturday. And with these Colorado lows, they are historically notorious for delivering a foot of snow or more along the Red River Valley. And the latest computer data does show that we could see that in some isolated locations, a foot or more of snow by the time Sunday at lunchtime rolls around. But if you're planning to travel after lunchtime on Sunday, so for the very end of that holiday weekend, things look okay. So we look quiet on Thanksgiving here in the Valley, but if it's Friday and Saturday, as you can see, I've highlighted those areas there in red as the high impact snow days for us. But then things look to improve through the day on Sunday. So if you can hold off on traveling until 8 later on Sunday, that's probably for the better.
Need to be careful.
Need to be careful.
Say, speaking of being careful, make sure you have the Valley News Live Storm Team weather app so you can keep up with the weather anytime, anywhere. You'll get the latest forecasts and conditions so you can plan your day. If you're out of town, don't worry. The VNL app works wherever you are. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store and download it for free.